All right, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. 12 o'clock show. Hit that notification bell. Look, man. So this is the 12 o'clock show, afternoon show. Good afternoon, everybody. All right. I hope everybody's here with me. You know what I'm saying? Stick with me. Look, man. So today we're gonna be talking about something that Yachty said to one of his friends. And I think this is a very important conversation that we should be having. So yeah, what he said was pretty interesting, to say the least. So yeah. So before I get into that, let me get my spell. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful ladies, single ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content, and that is free. If you want to leave a donation, links on the screen. Thank you for all the donations. I really appreciate y'all. It's a lot of people that donated to me, and I can't say all y'all names on here. I just don't. I'm just not gonna reveal y'all names because that's not right. You know, put your name out there. Oh, this person, like, nah. Some people don't want that. If you donate and you say I don't care if you say my name, then I'm gonna put you up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they called me the hidden gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers, almost 9,000, trying to reach 20,000 by the end of this month. So share. Really appreciate y'all, man. So look, we're going to get into the content. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff, man. I see. I know where the source is going to be at right in the description. So look, let's get to it.
All right. So,
but I know I'm right. So what's
okay.
up?
Okay,
What's
cool.
going on?
So let's go back to 2015. We was at my mama's house, right? I'm in my mama's house. Now, Mitch is like 2-3 years older than me. All right? Now, Mitch came to me, and for many years, you didn't just start making beats, by the way. You've been making beats since who knows how long. You've been making beats for a very long time, all right? And up until... How long have we been doing this?
All right, so you can tell that this guy, after the whole thing with him and Joe Buttons, he became media trained. You can hear it in his voice. Very proper talking. He sounds like he's about 55 years old. If you think about it, like the way he's speaking, very proper. And I ain't saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, you can tell that someone coached him not just for this, but for the media. So whoever he's talking to, they told him how to speak, and he's speaking from a very almost intelligent way of speaking standpoint, like very how would I say this? He's talking from a standpoint where he knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a very convincing and very persuading way of talking.
Okay, so up until about maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, what you spent a lot of time trying to find your steps.
Right.
Right, but so
That's my point.
No. Imagine if you didn't have a friend who's already extremely successful to help you get on your feet. A lot of people don't have that. So what I'm saying is, what do you...
All right, so I need this is about to be interesting. So what are you saying? You're saying what? Why is he saying this? That's what I need to know.
Say, because you didn't want to get a job. I never even suggested you get a job because I knew you wouldn't get a job. Whoa. So what do you say to a who like...
Whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute. So wait, what are we talking about here? Are you saying that you are solely responsible for this man's success because you feel as though that if you wasn't successful, he'd probably be still in the streets? Is that what you're saying? You're saying that he had no ambition. The only ambition he had is because you were successful and you were in a position to change his life. Is that what you're saying, Yachty?
Didn't have a friend who's already extremely successful to help you get on your feet. A lot of people don't have that. So what I'm saying is, what do you say? Because you didn't want to get a job. I never even suggested you get a job because I knew you wouldn't get a job. So what do you say to a who like, hey, I see a with a shiny watch. I got a gun, a dusty gun that's gonna take a shiny watch. You know what I'm saying? What are you telling?
First of all, chill with the analogies. Chill with the trying to put everything into it, the rap shit. But look, this is a very interesting conversation to me so far because I disagree with what Yachty's saying. I understand where he's coming from, but I think what he's saying is the total reason why a lot of young black men are where they're at today. Because of that mind state right there. Let me be clear here. And I want y'all to understand this. No black man in America has to do anything negative anymore. I'm going to say it again. No black man in America has to do anything negative anymore. They don't have to sell drugs. They don't have to rob people. They don't have to do none of that. Because no matter what, there is always a way out of something. And I know a lot of people probably going to disagree, but for me, you cannot tell me that any black man has to sell drugs or have to rob people or have to do something. I don't care about your background because I came from an extremely hard background. Extremely hard. And if you want to say, well, you can be just one of the many. And I'm saying, I had the same opportunities as everybody where I'm from the hood. They chose not to go that route. They could have went the route and been where I'm at, but they chose not to. You know what I'm saying? And whether we want to say, oh, it's the mentality. Yeah, I had the same mentality. I had to break out of it. So for him to say that to his friend, I think is very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Basically telling him like, well, without me, you wouldn't have been shit. You would have just been a nigga on the street, still trying to rob people for shit. Because that's what people do when they feel as though they don't have nothing. But let's keep it going.
I'm not gonna encourage it, but you gotta think about people got families.
And what I'm telling you is it's shit you can tell.
What?
Even if
But think about yourself, though.
Listen though. Even if then, that's the point I'm trying to make to you, bro.
What point?
Even if I wasn't doing shit righteous then, older now, so I would not tell him to do anything like I was doing back then, bro.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's fine, but that's because you've been through years of development,
bro. That's the point of it. So I can
see, and this is what I mean. Like, it's gonna be a pretty hard episode. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of y'all might not like this, but hey, we're here to agree to disagree. I love y'all too. But look, this victimhood mentality that a lot of young black men have, gotta stop. We gotta stop this. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop this whole I ain't gonna say no one wants to help us mentality. Or I can't help myself mentality. Everybody in this country, I don't care what anybody says, there's not one law in this country stopping you from doing whatever you want. If you don't want to go to school, right? You don't want to go to school and you want to work at a fast food joint, save your money, buy a home, flip the home. If you want to work with your hands, you go to a trade school. You want to be a painter, open up a painting company, painting people's houses, outside, inside, exterior, interior. If you want to be a designer, if you want to be a YouTuber, any and everything is there for you. Now, It's how you execute it or how you get to it. That sometimes is the problem, because most people are not disciplined enough to do it. We're so used to this. This is what we're used to right here. Handouts. Because in our head that we deserve this. It's like a form of reparations. We supposed to have that. You supposed to give it to me. Give me that. It's the same thing with our parents. But this all stems from our homes being broken up since the 60s, 70s. You know what I'm saying? So the streets end up raising these kids. And again, I understand. But when you participate in a lot of this stuff, you can't tell me that you were forced into it, because there are opportunities. Now, some people might say, well, it's hard, or I can't do it. You can. The system is set up for you to do it. It's designed for you to do it. But some people don't take advantage, because if you're saying that the system is designed for you to fail, then everybody would fail. How is it that I made it out and I'm from the hood? I've figured it out. I know that the system is designed for a certain thing, but at the same time, I had to go beyond the system because I wanted more. The problem is we have accepted defeat. A good portion of us as black men have accepted defeat. And we ain't talking about black women, because black women, usually they become successful. They leave our asses right behind. But we have accepted defeat. A lot of young black men, they feel as though the streets is their family. And I keep telling y'all, the streets do not love you niggas. It doesn't. It will swallow anybody up it can. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it going.
But think about, remove me from this situation. Remove me. I was never in your life. What the would you have been doing? I feel like you might have been doing that shit. Who knows what you would have been doing if you ain't.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like you basically telling him that he wouldn't have been shit without you. But how did you get to this position you're at? If y'all both came from the same situation, how can you tell him that he wouldn't have been shit? You had to do something, right? So he could have did the same thing. You said he was making beats. It's about ambition. It's about what you want. If you don't want nothing and you just, let's be clear here. Niggas know when they fucking up. Niggas know right from wrong. Niggas know what's breaking the law. Niggas know when they're doing something that's totally egregious. Niggas know. Even if it's normalized in their head, they still know that it's wrong. Niggas know that killing is wrong. Niggas know that selling is wrong. Niggas know that rape is wrong. Niggas know all this stuff is wrong. But they still do it because they feel as though it's normalized, right? So with him saying this, there's always a way out of it. You know what I'm saying? He's basically telling his friend, well, I was the way out for you, because if I wasn't there, you would have just stayed right there. And that's the wrong message. Even if it's true, that's the wrong message that you want to put out. Especially the kids that's growing up, that look up to you. You don't want to put that message out. Basically saying that the only way out is if I have a friend that's semi or kind of successful, because if I don't, that means that I'm going to have to do all this egregious stuff to get to where I need to be. And it's still going to be not where I want to be.
If you have a to show you
right there. What are you saying, bro?
I'm saying that what you're saying is not, you're not, like, it's not true. You wouldn't tell him, hey, man, just go get a job, man.
No, I ain't saying no. That's not what I said. I ain't say I would tell a nigga to go get a job. I ain't say that.
Why wouldn't you tell a nigga to go get a job? Why wouldn't you? This is the mentality that a lot of these young boys have. You see what he just said? You wouldn't tell a nigga to go get a job. Why not? Why not? That's the problem. This is the problem with our young black men in this country. They already feel like they're defeated. That's what it is. So whether we want to say, oh, because of this or because of that, it's no excuse no more. There's no excuse no more. I don't care if you try to hit me with the generational trauma. I don't care about that, because you know right from wrong now. The jig is up. You have a phone, you could literally make money on your phone. If you have the intelligence to cut down certain drugs and sell them or get guns from somewhere and do whatever with them, then you got the intelligence to actually do something positive. The only reason why most of these young black men do what they do, because that's the easy route, even though it leads to that, because it's the easy route to death, but it's the easier route. It's the easiest route. You know what I'm saying? To sell drugs. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? You can, to them it's easy. Getting it out the mud and working hard and trying to start a company, that's hard. And on top of that, there's other people who are holding you down. Literally. You know what I'm saying? So I understand to a certain extent, but at the same time, we gotta hold ourselves accountable at one point. Like, come on now.
This person right here says, personally, I've never let that lame nigga talk to me like that. Glock just quiet as funk. Everyone crying in here is a bum friend that expects to be carried without being held accountable for their hypocrisy. Telling others to just get a job when he himself never wanted to get a job just because his rich friend carried him. Who knows what he would have been doing? I see Rod Caribou left. Nigga act like his partner's only path to maturity was through him. This is lame as hell, bro. Imagine what this nigga be saying to the hoes when you're not around. This podcast so trash, bro. Nothing of any substance. Nigga just started a podcast just because. He brings in dope guests, but he can't execute. I think that podcast kind of cool sometimes. I've gotten a lot of good conversations from the podcast. I ain't gonna shit on the podcast. Doing all this around the hoes is nasty, but doing this to impress another nigga is. Y'all the type of nigga to put you in the headlock in front of the hoes. I don't know, guys. This might look so foreign to people who rarely, if at all, hold themselves accountable or have people in their life that do. I mean, yeah, but don't do that in front of a million people.
Yeah, so I'll let y'all finish watching that on his channel. Source will be in the description. Yeah, man. Just want y'all to understand, there's always a way out of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm living proof of that. And I think that a lot of young men, they've been set up for failure. You know what I'm saying? It's been, how would I say this? It's been a repeated cycle, and they don't want to break the cycle. Some of them don't want to break it. Some of them like to be where they're at. I see people, a lot of people I know, because I'm from the hood, a lot of people I know literally say they love the hood. They would never leave the hood, even though the hood is what the hood is. You know what I mean? I think that the ghetto or the hood is something that we should strive to change and make it a sunny, rosy, better place to be. The hood should not be where it's something that people don't want to visit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people that's in the hood that keeps the danger going or the whatever going, they have to be outcast. They have to be exiled. You got your grandmothers there, your mother's there, your aunts there, your uncles there, all these people there, the elderly people there. You think that it's okay for these same guys they constantly sell drugs or constantly do egregious and nefarious things to your family? Y'all think that that's cool? Y'all think it's all right for that to happen? Stop making excuses for these niggas. You can't be having 10 baby mothers and then acting as if like you're the victim. Like, to me, it's very, very, very telling that people like Yachty, I don't know where he came from. He could have came from the hood. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All I know is the way he's talking to his friend, he's basically saying, well, you would have not been shit. You know You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't because of me, let's keep it real. Like, and my thing is like, I understand, but at the same time, you can't say that. Just as well as he changed because of you, it could have been something else that made him change too. You know what I'm saying? And for you to throw that in his face, that's disgusting. That's real disgusting. You know what I'm saying? That's disgusting. Because now it looks like you you holding it over his head. You know how women always say, you do something for a woman, you never should remind her that you did it for her. Because even if it's like, shit, I'll tell you, I do that. If I do something for you and you do me dirty, yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, I did that. Yep. Oh, I can't believe you doing it. Yes, I am. Yep, I'm throwing it in your face. Because you did me dirty. So I knew I shouldn't. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I think that's how it is with Yachty. So either way, man, that was a great conversation. I mean, I like stuff like that. So y'all tell me what y'all think, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all agree? Y'all disagree? I would love to hear what y'all got to say. You know what I mean? Give me some pushback or not. Just let me know, man. All right, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your afternoon. See y'all. Peace. Bye. 6 o'clock show coming up.